Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Stephanie and I do beauty videos on clean and conscious beauty about once a week. So I hope you thumbs up this video and subscribe if you're interested in that stuff. So we're going to be doing the Rare Beauty review today and a foundation wear test, which I'm super excited about. I feel like I haven't done a foundation wear test in a few months. So really excited to see how this beautiful foundation wears. Right now I feel like it looks super nice. I feel like this entire makeup looks pretty cool. So I'm really interested to see how it goes throughout the rest of the day. In case you guys are living under a rock, Rare Beauty has been around for about a year now. It's a makeup brand founded by Selena Gomez, the celebrity and musician. So I'm just really excited to give it a try. It's not totally clean beauty, but in my mind, it fits in that like conscious beauty area where it's cruelty free. It has like, you know, some do good values to the brand. And that is something that I know a lot of my followers are attracted to and have been asking me about in general. So I felt like I wanted to give it a fair try and see how I feel it stacks up against other brands that I use and love. So anyway, what we're gonna be using today is, as you obviously can tell, I do have the foundation, I have the blush, I have the highlighter, I have the eyeshadow palette, and I have a lip. So if you want to see how I got this look and check out how the foundation wears throughout the day on my skin, which is more normal oily, then let's get to it. Okay, so I use shade 270 in this foundation. It is super liquidy, so you really have to shake it up a lot. What you're supposed to do when you apply this is you're not supposed to need to dip back in more than once. Like this is supposed to have enough to cover your whole face, just on one little wand. And I find that to be pretty true. So we're just gonna go in and swipe it everywhere. It does look tan, but like I said, my face is looking extra fair. I don't know what's going on, if it's the lighting or the self-tanner I put on the other day. So I'm just gonna kind of wipe as much off the brush as I can. And I'm not the type of person who wants to put like a ton of foundation on my skin. I'd rather go in and spot conceal. So I'm just using this Sigma F 80 to blend it out. I will say the texture of it, I don't want to say it's silicone-y because I actually hate that feeling, but it's a very spreadable because it's so liquidy and air light. So it does blend real easily in a really nice way. When you're working with liquid foundations, sometimes liquid foundations can be a little tough to blend out, especially ones that say they have any type of matte finish. I'm just gonna go in today with my Dior Forever concealer under the eyes, and then I'm gonna use Tarte Shape Tape around the face for any added coverage. Just dotting right along the area. For me, this is a new technique you probably haven't seen me do on this channel. I'm just dotting along the area where like the shadow starts for me. That works a little bit better in terms of actually covering up while not adding to settling in fine lines. First, we're gonna do the cream blush. This is shade Joy. Sorry guys. Shade Joy. And you guys, if you haven't seen any videos with these yet, this wand is very interesting, the shape of it, but you need such a little bit. And I even have a mini. I got this from Sephora for my birthday, and even this applies intensely, like the color. It's pretty though. We're just gonna use this one today. This is legitimately plenty. That's all you need. So if you get any of these blushes, they're gonna last you 100 years. So let's blend this out. Like, see? Do you see this? It's crazy. And I like an olive tan complexion. So anyway, I'm just going to blend this throughout. I'm just gonna kind of give it a little bit of like a cheeky look. But it definitely gives you like that I just spent a day at the beach, I'm kind of sunburned but not look, which is kind of cute. It's not cute to be sunburned, but that flushed look is pretty. Okay, and then same thing with the highlighter. This is really gorgeous. This is shade Mesmerize. This is the shade that is said to be Selena's favorite. And the same thing, it's very pigmented. You do not need a lot. I'm gonna put it all the places I usually put my highlighter. And I really think you should blend it out with your fingers because, I don't know, I just think that looks the best. You can really kind of press it into the skin. And it's just very soft and subtle. Can you guys tell that on camera? I know it looks like it kind of disappeared, but it really just kind of gives you a natural glow. Now that we have all that done, I'm going to stop recording just to do the brows because this can waste a lot of time, and then we'll get into the eyes. So for the brows, I'm going to use this e.l.f. brow pencil, the precise one, and then I'm doing the Kosas Airbrow gel, so I'll be right back. This is really pretty. Like, my initial feelings about this was I was like, can I actually create a look with this? Yes, like this is a very happy medium of like warms and a little and some neutrals, but then you have these really pretty shimmer shades and these sparkly colors, and I think you'll be really impressed with how the look comes out. I was even impressed myself. So I'm only gonna use 2 brushes for this look. Sorry guys. I'm using this Anastasia Beverly Hills double-ended brush. It comes with like all of her palettes. I really love this brush. And then this is a little profusion brush. It's the Flat Precise Eyeshadow ES7. Obsessed with this brush. It's like one of my new must-haves, all-time favorites. So what we're gonna do is we're going to start with the orange matte shade, you know, as like a transition shade going all over the lid to give us a base. And anytime I get a new palette, I don't know if this is just me, but I feel like I need to use like all of the shades in one look. And then a little on the bottom too. And then from there, I switch to the other side of the brush, and I'm gonna pick up this, like a purple, it's like a matte light purple. And we're gonna kind of define the eye line. I don't wanna say it's eyeliner, but you're kind of just darkening the lash line and winging it out a little bit. This is just kind of gonna give us a guideline for what we want for eyeliner. See how I just connect the lower to the upper? And then I'm gonna take the precision brush that I was talking about, and I'm gonna grab this like eggplant aubergine color and be more precise. To me, this is the color that's a little the darkest in the palette. So this is technically my eyeliner. And I'm just going over that same area, but in a more precise manner. So, okay, what do we think of that? All right, pretty basic. So then what I did next is, because I want to try all the colors, is I went back to the Anastasia brush with the smaller side, and I grabbed the lighter. These 2 shimmer shades are stunning. Like, I think you can see it, right? So pigmented. So this is a great little palette. It's good for travel. So I'm gonna take the light shade and just pop that right in the inner corner. Then I don't think I'm gonna use the gold, but I am gonna pull this really cool like duochrome cranberry color, and I'm gonna use that in the crease, which I know is like, what? But it looks pretty cool, I think. So we're just gonna dust this baby right through. But how pretty is that? Is this camera picking it up? Oh my god, it's so cool. It has so many colors and the sparkles. All right, and then we're gonna take our finger with the actual sparkle in the middle. This is like an actual pressed sparkles. Like, you have to be careful. And just pat it right on the lid. It's a little messy. All right, and then I'm going to take a nude liner. This is by Pixi. I don't even know if they make this anymore. I've been trying to find one that I can get, so if I do this, you guys can get it. But what I do is I just line the outer half of the lower lashes. And what this does is, I don't know if you can tell right now, but it gives the effect that the liner is darker because the contrast. And it opens up my eyes a little bit. I'm gonna use my favorite. It's the Thrive Cosmetics mascara. I'll be right back. So I did get her lip souffle in shade Courage. This was like the most neutral one I could find, which is still a little dark for me, but it works. I can tolerate this. So I'm gonna go in and line my lips first with the Patrick Ta Precision Lip Pencil in She's Humble, which is like a true nude. And then let's go in with this. So this will never dry down totally matte, which I really like. They kind of remind me of those ColourPop satin lipsticks. I don't even know if they still make those, but I really liked them. It's got like a dual-sided applicator, so like you can do one swipe, you know, your bottom lip with one side and the top lip with the other. You don't need to go back in again. But it's kind of like my lips color, a little more muted. Okay, what do we think? What do we think? I think this is really pretty. Like, I just wasn't expecting to enjoy these products as much as I do. I didn't even buy the foundation initially. Like, I was not even looking into it. I kind of was thinking it wouldn't be for me, especially when I tried it in stores. It actually felt really matte and drying, but I don't think it looks matte and drying at all on the skin. I think it looks really pretty. The liquid blush, I'm always a little wary about liquid blush, but I kind of love this color because it's such a little goes a long way. And then the highlighter, I don't know if the highlighter is my total favorite thing, but it's just so pretty in the bottle that I can't help myself. And the lipstick, again, a color I don't normally gravitate towards, but I think this is gonna be really pretty in the fall, especially for me because I don't like bold colors. And the palette is just an unexpected, really easy palette to love. I love the size. It's nice and compact, easy to travel with. And I think you get really cool, yet still in that neutral family look, especially if you don't put on the glitter. So, all right, we'll check in later tonight once we have a full day's wear test of how the foundation looks. So stay tuned. Hello everybody, it is 9 p.m. So it's been almost 12 hours since I put this makeup on. Obviously, I just finished a workout, so I don't look as dashing as I did earlier, right? But let's take a look. I don't look so awesome. Let's just put it that way. But I will say I am liking the lighting at night in the room, so that's a good thing. Total change of topic, but let's get a little close up. But I did take a look earlier and I was like, ooh, looks a little rough. But okay, so the eyeshadow clearly stayed on pretty well, including the glitter, which is nice because I didn't use like a special primer or anything. As far as the cheeks, things don't look so great, right? Like, let's be honest, like we still see the bronzer, but I always say the sign of a good longer wearing foundation is if your blush, bronzer, and highlight stick on better and you could see them by the end of the day. And in this situation, I feel like all I see is the Chantecaille bronzer over here. I can't tell because the way the viewfinder is, but I don't think you see it too much. Like, you definitely don't see that super pigmented Joy blush, and you definitely really don't see the highlighter. As far as the coverage on my skin goes, it's definitely broken up quite a bit. Like, there's nothing here on my chin. It's pretty patchy. Is it the worst foundation I've ever used? No. But if this is something you want to wear for like a special occasion, I would not suggest this. This is definitely not something I would categorize as long wearing. But I will say, I think it looks absolutely beautiful upon initial application, as you saw from the beginning of the video. So if this is just something you're gonna wear, you know, for a few hours, it is nice because it doesn't have sunscreen. So if you were gonna wear it for, I don't know, like a date night or something, this would look really pretty, I bet. But don't expect this to like go walk the mile, especially if you have oily skin like I do. Let's just kind of go over it all. So foundation, that's my thoughts on it. Same thing with the blush. Again, if you're super oily, like this is pretty pigmented, and the fact that it's like disintegrate off my face, it's kind of weird. Highlighter was never like super intense to start with, but again, it was pretty in the moment. The lip and the shadow, shockingly guys, I think are the standouts that I can say I think. Goes on really well, you know, stays true to color, lasts a long time. Shockingly, the lip and the eyeshadow. The formula of this is this kind of like whipped texture, so it's not going to be super matte on your lips. It doesn't dry your lips out. You obviously will need to reapply it. It does transfer if you're going to be kissing or eating or anything. But in general, really comfortable and very pretty, and it does last it lasts longer than a regular lipstick. And then the eyeshadow, again, I touched on this earlier, but I think the palette itself is pretty convenient in terms of size, and the colors give you a good variety of things that you can do. And I mean, for a long day that I had, plus a workout, I think it wore pretty well. So I hope that's helpful if you're trying to decide what items to pick up from Rare Beauty. Of course, there's some more things I didn't try myself, but if you're curious to have me try some more from Rare Beauty, I'm up to do that. Just leave a comment below, but I hope that's helpful for you. Again, if this was in any way entertaining or informative, please like and subscribe for more clean and conscious beauties from me every week. So thanks so much and have a good one. Bye guys.